Hello and welcome to Toad Rolls Dice, where we're taking a look at Kill Team Brutal and Cunning, the latest edition. Well, actually, it's the first expansion for Kill Team 4th edition, isn't it? This is the first one. It follows the last season's way of dealing with expansions. You get a little bit of additional, more narrative terrain, and you get two cool teams, two brand new teams this time, which is really nice. Yeah, how about we just get straight into this one, because I've been looking forward to this one. I think the models are just fantastic. For Ratlings that I'm not that bothered about, and for Orcs that I'm not that bothered about, holy hell, these models are beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. And obviously the Bomb Squigs and the Battle Mutt as well. We can't forget the Battle Mutt. So here we have obviously the box. You've all probably seen the box and the side. Really, really nice, straightforward. Usual Kill Team stylings with the logos and everything. And then just a little picture there on the right to show you how many hex inches, shapes, whatever we're supposed to call the old measurement now. This seems to be a continuing thing with Kill Team in my head, so just to give you an idea of how big this box is, it is a big, heavy box. And then on the back there, you've got your contents. It says scan for free team rules. The one thing I haven't done is check if the rules are currently on the app, bearing in mind that the Games Workshop are quite slow to update stuff like that. Ratlings, yeah, they're there. So the new teams are currently in the app, which is pretty good, and it just runs you through everything that you get. You've got the Wrekka Krew, you've got the Ratlings, and then the Kill Zone upgrade compound sprue. Shall we just rip into this and see what's inside? So here we've got the sprues that await us, and then these wonderful little boxes that they do to keep all of the paperwork in. Mine's a little bit battered, but then there's nothing separating this to the sprue. This is the protective packaging for the box, and I kind of like that they do this. And I also really like the artwork. I mean, that Wrekka, is that a tank buster? It can't be a tank buster, that must be a Wrekka boy. Just brilliant, absolutely brilliant artwork. And then our main dossier there for Brutal and Cunning. And then we obviously our instruction and assembly guides. And in this one, hopefully long may it continue, you actually get the cards, the full set of cards, very much like, and I haven't done a review on these yet, but the data cards, it is both teams' data cards included in the expansion, as it should have been from the start. It should have been in the original starter box, Hivestorm. You should have got the two sets of cards in there, and for the Angels of Death and the Plague Marines, you should have got the cards in the starter set as well. The starter set I can kind of forgive because it is a discounted price. But hey, we're here now. They've learned. Hopefully this is going to continue, because I think this is great. And the cards aren't necessary. All the rules are in the app. They are online, I believe. They're definitely in the app. But it's nice to have the cards, and when you're shelling out prices for these expansions, because they're not cheap, and you don't get a huge amount of scenery with them, you are effectively spending a premium for the teams. Well, I say a premium, they're actually Kill Team teams. The individual Kill Team boxes are quite expensive now as well, so yeah, mileage may vary on the price, but I think it's really solid that these are included. And you also get the token sheet for both teams. That was in the original Hivestorm, but that's good. The token sheet should come. So there we go, obviously that's everything that you get. And the cards themselves, like I said, I was going to do a proper unboxing with these, because I didn't think that any expansion we get the data cards. I don't need to now, I can show you what's in them, because I've double checked. Obviously the contents are different because it's different teams, but the idea is exactly the same. So in these boxes you now get all of the data sheets on lovely cards, including the Bulgrin and Ogrin you can take with the Ratlings. You get their Kill Team breakdown with the operatives and what you can take. You get the faction rules, you get faction equipment, a marker/token guide so you know which your tokens do, and then all of your strategic ploys, your firefight ploys, and universal equipment for every piece of universal equipment in the game included in both sets of the cards. And it's included in these and any that you buy for your specific teams. So I've gone from having one set to 3 sets of the universal equipment cards. I'm not knocking it. I'm not knocking it. It's good. I'd rather have more than none. It would be nice if the universal equipment cards came with the universal equipment, but either way, if you want them, they are in there, and you're going to be picking up a set of the kill team cards if you want cards anyway, so yeah, but these are great. I really like these. I love that cards are now a thing for these skirmish games. And for, you know, Games Workshop products in general. I think the cards are great. I would prefer the cards, but that's, you know, each to their own. You don't need them. Great thing with Kill Team is the app gives you everything and the app is free. So that's the big thing. But then on to the sprues. Here we go, orcs, 3 sprues of orcs for the tank busters and the Wrekka boys. And then we've got the flip side. Really nice, cannot wait to get these built. That's my plan between Christmas and New Year. And the Ratlings, it's 2 sprues, but it's just 1 set. So I'd be interested to know how much of these will actually cost. Because you're not getting, I mean, they are small, so you are getting the same amount of operatives, but you're not getting a lot of plastic in these compared to a lot of the other kill teams. Not that that'll factor in the price, I'm sure. But again, beautiful models, beautiful sculpts, cannot wait to build these. And that's the other side there as well. And the battle mutt there in 2 pieces. Yep, looking forward to getting the battle mutt done. And the terrain was the only disappointment for me. It's the same sprue repeated. So, while I'm not complaining, because it is nice terrain, it is just 1 sprue times 2. But it fits the theme, it works with the Volkus stuff. On its own, it's nice. You get these ammo boxes, you get ammo crates, and Medicae boxes as well, so you have objectives. I'm not going to knock it. I'm not going to knock it. They are expensive boxes, but I think the value is there, and there is a decent amount of plastic in there with it. As an unboxing, I'm probably never going to say a bad thing about these. Full disclosure, I did buy this, but I bought it third party, so I didn't pay Games Workshop price. I think that needs to be taken into account by how much mileage and how much value you see in this. If I was paying, what, 85, 87 quid? Slightly different than the 75 quid that I paid. You know, it's how it goes. But end of the day, I wasn't going to buy it. I'm really glad I did, because Kill Team is a game that we're going to follow on this channel. And there's the contents of the box, just so you can see everything built and painted to give you a better idea. But Kill Team is something that I'm going to be doing on the channel, and I'm not set up right now. Hopefully I will be soon. But I'm going to need to be picking up these expansions, and they are beautiful. And the orcs, the more I look at the orcs, the more I want to do some sort of orcs army down the line. So yeah, looking forward to getting into it, and we can actually start to play some games. Hopefully over the next sort of 2 weeks I'll be able to get stuff built and painted. I'm not going to be doing painting streams or anything like that, because nobody really wants to watch me paint, and I don't want anybody to watch me paint, let me put it that way. But yeah, really, really solid. The only downside is that I believe it's sold out everywhere. And these boxes, they are usually a limited run. I don't imagine that. Fortunately, these teams will be available for the next few months. What I might do is, when I've had more time, because it's only turned up yesterday, when I've had more time, we'll actually sit down and we'll go through it. And it's been done time and time again. There's better people out there, more tactically minded people out there who have broken down these teams, who will give you much more insight and better ideas of how to play them than me. But it is something I'd like to start doing on this channel. So maybe over the next couple of weeks we'll actually take a look at the data cards themselves and look at both teams and just see, you know, what I think of them and how they play. It might be fun, might not, we'll see. Let me know in the comments. But that's my very, very quick unboxing for Brutal and Cunning. I'm impressed with this, and the orcs. Ratlings are good, I do like a sniper. But the orcs and the bomb squig, I think. The bomb squigs, you cannot beat a bomb squig. And yeah, there's something about the competitive nature of the orcs in this that sounds really, really fun. But let me know what you think in the comments, and if you were lucky enough to pick one up, or maybe at time of recording it's Christmas Eve, maybe there's one sitting under the tree for you. You never know, you might be lucky. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.